afternoon. I'm Mrs. Anjali Kulkarni, a homemaker, mother of 2 kids, and I previously worked as a teacher, but now I'm a full-fledged homemaker. Parents' role in today's online education. I would like to start this with a wonderful quote by APJ Abdul Kalam. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Education is a teamwork. It's a combination between teacher, student, and of course the parents. Creativity in education needs lots of changes, imaginations, and unusual ideas. To start with parents are the first teachers and role models to their children. A child starts learning when he or she is in the womb of his mother. The famous story from Mahabharata where Abhimanyu learns to enter the chakravyuha when he was in his mother's womb. So parents' role starts from there. A child imbibes it from observing his or her parents, the mannerism, habits, discipline from his parents, just observing them. And from ages, we were observing how parents mold their child to become a great person. The best example is the Jija Mata, who had a huge role in upbringing and molding him to become a great Maratha king, the Shivaji Maharaj. Now, change is inevitable. With the spread of coronavirus, the pandemic, all the educational institute has been closed down, so online teaching has started. Though the virtual learning has its advantages, but for parents it's a challenge. To accept any change, we need time and patience to adjust with it. Now, watching their kids learning and their progress, then monitoring them on time to time, and time management with the kids, and making them understand the language or subject in a very easy manner, and they have to use the gadgets, so parents have to be familiar with the technical gadgets, and they have to keep the gadgets ready, like charging them, and if the power failure comes, they have to have the power banks ready. So keeping the gadgets ready with the start of the session. Then parents have always important role in upbringing a child, always helping them in doing their homework, studies, project activities, and also other activities, taking responsibility round the clock. Now, working women, the student of this working woman, the time management is a major issue. The student has to be self-independent and self-dependent. Same with the rural parents. In the rural area, the parents are not much educated, so the child has to be on its own. He should be self-independent and self-dependent. Now, not only the parents, but teacher also has a huge role in upbringing or molding the child or a student. Teacher has to be polite, unbiased. She should have a good rapport with her student. She has to be tough at times, and she should be very innovative in her teaching skills and making learning very easy and fun-loving. Now, rubrics will help to know the correct progress of a child or a student, and activity-based learning will be more fun-loving. Now, creative educational idea needs lots of innovative ideas from parents and teachers. Learning can be made more creative by using technology and by learning practically. Visual learning has a good impact on the minds of student. The concept of physics, the inertia, trajectory motions, then the complex geometrical figures, then the atomic structure, which is very complex, can be made very easy by using the technology. Now, online projects such as baking, painting, and making best out of waste should be given by the school teacher, so that the student will use their imagination and creativity. In future, this will help them to start a small business of their own. Storytelling, debate, and group discussion should be a part of online curriculum. This will improve their personality development and confidence. This should be included from the primary to pre-primary sessions. Then language should be given more emphasis by giving them reading material with good moral stories, so that they develop a good reading habit. Yoga should be included for good physical and mental health. They are because the students are exposed to the gadgets which are harmful to them, so this will help them a lot. Now conclusion. So with the changing scenario, it can be concluded that the parents can stand up for their children in any situation, and they can handle it with more maturity and help their children in any circumstances. Second, I would like to end this with a wonderful note from APJ Abdul Kalam. The process of education is to make good human beings. Learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. Thank you.